Super Spears Brothers!
I always thought it was... Was there a Temco and a Tecmo?
I think there was.
I always think of this as Ninja... I always saw this as Ninja the Gaiden. Of course, it's... I believe that's just the symbols for Gaiden. This is... I don't want to use the word jam, because I think that's pretty stupid, but this, when I was younger, was my marmalade. I love this game so much.
We loved it so much that we actually beat it.
That's right.
This is Ninja Gaiden, that says a lot.
You have to love this game a lot to beat it. We're playing it on Virtual NES because I don't have an original Nintendo that works.
I actually do own it on the Wii, but we don't have a capsule code system set up, so it's just easier.
We'll try and get that going at some point in the future, so I wouldn't feel too bad about that. I feel exactly as bad as you deserve to feel, which is pretty bad, actually.
I am crying right now.
It had cutscenes, it had a story, and the story was crazy, but it was interesting. It was very sort of the time, Indiana Jones-ish, and wasn't there literally a Dr. Jones?
That's right, there is. Okay, no, I'm totally
and
wrong.
there's artifacts and all kinds of stuff. It's a great storyline. It's very, very difficult, and you learn to hate birds. You want all birds to die at the end of this game.
Fun fact about this game: I set my ringtone
This is not a fun fact. This is going to be a tedious fact.
Well, the longer you drag it out, the more tedious it's going to be. That is the mouse cursor, by the way. I'm going to move that. Anyway, fun fact. I had this as my ringtone for a little while, the sound of you dying, which literally around about 20 minutes into it caused me to throw my phone across the room and shield just residual rage from dying in this game. Shockingly, I'm not an angry person, despite everything that I've said so far in this show.
He's a shockingly angry person, despite everything you might have heard in the show.
Shh. We're trying to build a cult.
Remember, everyone hand in your cards at 5:30, and Dr. Blakis loves us.
Yeah.
He loves all of you. It's really hard to play this in this. I'll improve the controls next time, so I actually can. I will probably keep dying because the controls I've set up are very awkward. I'm playing this with extremely awkward controls, and it doesn't help that I remember one of my ways I used to get through levels was just bounce off the enemies, going boom, 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 and just until I make it to that. Especially when it comes to those dogs or whatever they are.
I've never. What are those? Do you even know what they're supposed to be? Because
they
think they're dogs with the. Are they dogs in ninja suits?
I hate this weapon because it wastes your magic, and I like to, as a completionist, I like to save my magic. I'm like, no, I can't use it on the boss.
Yeah, this one's cool.
And this one's cool because it has absolutely doesn't take your magic and just kills everything it touches. It basically.
I hate those boxes. Boxes and birds are my least favorite things in the world, specifically because of this game. There's one thing is the walkthrough we had for this game actually called the Spinny Doodad that sucks your magic away the best weapon, and called the fact that it wasn't in the sequels an extra layer of challenge, which I found weird because whenever I got it, I would generally. There's one level in which it's useful. But
yeah. Let's see if I can still kick this guy's axe without axe.
He does have an axe.
I know that was some sort of non-Freudian slip. It was some sort of Jungian slip. I'm gonna see if I can do the old thing. Wait, I have to finish the sentence, even though it's now untrue. The old thing I used to do where I would beat him without getting hit once. Let's see if I do that. All right, folks.
Oh no, not true. Sorry.
Turned out to be completely false.
You know, I hope when I get slashed to death by a ninja, I explode that episode.
What I love about this guy is it's literally just a guy in the bar going, Ugh.
Is he even aggressive? I think we just might be a guy who busted and then murdered a dude.
Who are they? They seem to be following me.
No, you're going towards them, dude. They're just standing around.
But they seem to be because I'm walking backwards.
Who's there?
Who's there? I'll do her voice. Get the girl!
You're not allowed to do that voice anymore. Yeah, I will, but first. What the? Uh-oh.
I was just shot. Now let's talk more about what happened in Act 2 of one of the most complicated stage plays ever performed.
It's so weird that they have this twist in here in which the twist does literally nothing to advance or change the plot.
I know, she shoots him and then it cuts to the next scene. It's like, this could have literally happened without you shooting me at all. Like, shh, don't make so much noise. I locked you in this room for no apparent reason.
I got this in a room full of enemies. The only exit is through all of the enemies.
Thank you for helping. Thanks for helping me escape.
There's no time to explain, despite the fact that I locked you in a cell and you were unconscious for hours, so I could have explained. We like this game, by the way. I just want to go on record.
Usually, if you hear me say a bunch of negative things about a game, I like it. Another thing you can tell is if I don't like the game, you'll probably hear a lot of negative things about it.
Aww. That's touching. Someone's coming.
No, wait, this is touching.
That doesn't... Just for record, Blake reached out to touch me and managed to miss, in the 3 different areas he could have bumped into me.
And I was really aiming for, something that the slash writers could do. Could grab a hold of. But...
He failed to grab a hold of
I failed even to do it in a brotherly way.
Yeah. Bats. Again, bats. Don't seem that scary in real life. Okay, some people are scared of bats, but really they're not that dangerous. They can sometimes fly into your hair and go, what the hell's going on? Even that I think is an open myth, but in video games, they're the worst things ever. Except for anything starting with B, really. Isn't that right, Blake? Said Brendan.
Wow,
nice.
That was
the last
I was playing Ninja Gaiden. I can't do the voice when I've got a cold. It just comes out that way. Anyway, I pretend I'm doing this in a really cool Batman voice that I've really practiced on, and I did improv classes where I was just mastering it. But I won't do it that way. I was playing.
Wow, that's a really good voice.
I was playing Ninja Gaiden.
Oh my god!
There were bats. Anyways,
Oh,
I like to scare enemies because they're scared of bats, just like I am. See, it works better with the voice. Here, I'll do another Batman character. See if you can tell who this is. Glib 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 glue.
You are such an amazing Arnold Schwarzenegger impression.
Thanks, that's pretty good. I know. Glibby glibby. Oh, it's easier if you do it that way.
Yeah, isn't that how you normally do it?
No, I like them rappelling off walls in the most awkward way possible. I got so good at this game because once you've beaten it once, you have to be insanely good at it. That I would just find more difficult ways of getting through their easy levels.
I just realized the 2 games we've done both involve clinging to walls and impossible difficulty.
I hate this weapon. I'm wasting my magic. I'm not dead yet? That's amazing.
No, you have half. You have half ninja, sorry.
That's it. I'm down to half ninja. I can rappel off walls, and I can become invisible, but I'm not able to blow any darts. Once I get down below half ninja, I'm going to have to rely on the stuff that they did in ninja movies from the 80s, which was not at all ninja stuff.
Yeah.
Or like the Batman car, Larry, put that up. The Batman, the neon green Batman car from the Ninja Batman series. This was one of the worst ideas for a Batman.
I've studied extensively comics history because I like reading about comics more than I like reading them.
I
have no idea what you're talking about.
The neon green Batman car. Dude, I totally discovered it myself, and it's not something I read on an article recently online. Oh, I hate these guys too. These guys you can tell. No, I don't use wet items. It's a waste of my magic. Anything. I don't use anything. I
find it that the most threatening enemy in the game are birds and bats, and the least threatening is the guy with machine gun.
Yeah, that's when the machine gun's like, I wish I was a fucking bat.
Yeah, I wish I was a bird that would fly. Oh, the worst part is the one there's like a bird, a jaguar, and just a random dude just at the edge of a huge cliff.
Oh my god, yeah. And then the boxing guys are just hopping back and forth.
Yeah, and if you try to kill them, they just respawn instantly in the worst timing possible. Yay, hell.
I just want to state for the record that I believe that the guy we're about to run into quite soon here is some sort of like USA-inspired anti-Muslim stereotype. He is probably the worst Muslim stereotype you can think of.
I don't know, I can think of some pretty bad stereotypes.
Well, you're good at that because you're a huge racist.
Oh, yeah.
But first of all, I love the guy with the scimitar. That doesn't make my point. This guy here, he's got like some kind of weird.
He's throwing like anti-crosses.
He's throwing anti-crosses at you. He's like, I hate the church. I hate the church.
That's what you get for being Buddhist, I think.
That's right. And he's green, like some kind of evil monster. I think they should use that in like their propaganda posters, just to like make people go, "Oh yeah, I was worried the Muslims would take our land." Is that what people are worried about with Muslim people? That they'll take their land? I'm not sure. There can be nothing legitimate there, so it must be.
Oh hey, what was that? What was that you just did?
I didn't do that.
Was that a laser? I've never called them lasers my entire life, and I called them lasers 3 times in a row without meaning to.
That's like what your dad would call them.
Yeah.
Are you using them lasers?
They're called power... what are they called? They're called ninja magic?
They're called power lights, Dad. They're not lasers, they're power lights.
They're focused energy beams.
God, Dad. Don't you know anything about Dragon Ball Z Ultra? That's not a thing.
There's no Dragon Ball. Actually, I don't even know.
That one, see, there's sometimes where I will use that one.
That was actually the one instance in which I was thinking that power was useful.
I'm not getting any higher.
So this is how my rest of my life... You ate it! Oh, look at that flashing.
Well, I had to do it. We were out of time. Next time on Steam Train.